So we finally got on the outcome of the Sousenkyo. We also got a new photobook coming out, and we also have something really cool in the community section. I'm Mr. Josh Bucks, and this is the AKB48 group news of the week. Now, if this is your first time watching, you can always see what section you're on the top right of the screen. We go order of 48, graduated members 46, and community. So let's start off with something that was announced recently, and that's the Janken tournament. Now, every year AKB does this Janken tournament with all the sister groups and all the regular members there, and they all participate in a good rock, paper, scissors. And this year it will be held September 24th, and things are a little bit different this time. And when I say different, I mean it isn't every single member going up there and actually doing it. This time it's going to be units, and this can be either a unit by itself, a solo unit with just one member, or it can be a whole bunch of members in one unit. Now, there is a benefit to having less members in a unit. That means you have more chances of actually participating in the Janken. If you have more members, then you only have like one turn. Meanwhile, members with small units actually get more turns. But the catch is you can't be part of more than one unit, so one member has to stick to one unit and stay that way. Let's take this example. We have Yokoyama Yui from AKB48, who's gonna team up with top member of NMB48, Yamamoto Saika, and also HKT48, Sakura. Or we have a smaller units, which is Iriyama Anna and Ave Maria. So it can be from something like 3 group, 2 group, or even bigger. Maybe all of Team 8 could group up and then do something. So with this, maybe things will turn out a little bit different, and maybe we'll see more variation in the actual Janken tournament, and maybe it'll be a little bit more exciting for us. Not only seeing the costumes or the rock, paper, scissors part, but you also get to see the different units that are there, their names, and how they mingle together as a group. Hopefully there's a little bit of that in the actual stream. But yes, it'll be interesting to see for sure. You can see down in the link below of some other groups that have been united to form a unit. Next up, we got the 49th single. Speaking of results of the Sousenkyo, it was announced on All Night Nippon. But not only was the 49th single announced with the hashtag SukiNanda, also a song from HKT's new single is out. And I have to say, this HKT song really sounds like HKT-like. It seems very enjoyable and it seems catchy. Even though it still has that rapping part, I still find it enjoyable. But speaking of hashtag SukiNanda, which is the 49th single again, it actually sounds pretty good. It sounds like a summer AKB song, which is actually good because the last previous singles have been hit or miss of it was good or not, or even if it sounded like AKB in general. But listening to this song, it gives me hope, and it feels like one of those songs that after you listen to a couple of times, you start really liking it more and more and more. And last bit of Sousenkyo result, actually the Mizugi Surprise magazine is going to come out. And that's August 2nd, and actually the cover has been revealed. It seems like it will be better than last year's, so I am thankful for that. I can't wait to see what's in it. Next up is some DVDs and Blu-rays. First off, we have the 16th Gen, who will actually release their concert that came out. And we also got Team 8's solo concert, which will come out too. No news on 16th Gen when it will release, but for Team 8, it will be August 8th. And next up, a bit of social media. And that's that all of Team 8 will actually get their own Instagram account if they choose to, as well as their own 755, or it's probably the Japanese pronunciation. And someone else who is on Instagram is Moriyasu Madoka, so you can actually go down in the link below to see not only the Team 8 members but also Madoka and see where all their social media statuses will be. And next up we have Kashiwagi Yuki, who will release her own special live in Aruaru City, which she is an ambassador for, so the 22nd to the 23rd of August. If you're in that area and want to see Kashiwagi Yuki, I mean, that's a good thing, right? And next up we have Riripon, who actually has announced that she will officially graduate, and the whole schedule of her graduation stuff has been announced. The 26th will be her final handshake event, and the 30th of August will be her final live. And I'm not 100% sure what to think about this. Again, what she did during the event was wrong at that certain point, but now I kind of wanted her to make a statement saying, yeah, I'm in AKB, but I'm also married, kind of making the love band thing a little bit tricky. I thought it would have been interesting if she would have stayed there. Not sure how the other members would have thought, or the fans, but I think it would have been interesting just in general to see what all the other staff and people thought. And last bit is with the photobook that came out recently, which was Yoshida Akari's Idol Make Bible, and it actually released 17,000 copies. So with 17,000 copies sold, this is like around a mid-range popular AKB idol. It isn't like top tier like a Senbatsu member would sell, even though she is Senbatsu member. She sold like a mid-tier would. And of course, nothing close to like what Shiraishi Mai made. But I mean, first on the weekly Photobook scale, I mean, she's an AKB idol, so she would be up there. But 8th in general books isn't that high. So hopefully she gets more traction, and hopefully next week's sales are equally, that way it could boost it up more. I'm not sure if it was how the book was actually marketed. To me, it kind of felt like it was a makeup book and less of a photo book. Maybe fans thought the same thing. I don't know. And next up, we're going to go to graduated members, and we're going to start with Watanabe Miyuki. And that is that she will celebrate her birthday with Chinese fans. She will be having a birthday party in Beijing on September 16th. So I mean, if you're in the area, then of course go to that. I mean, who doesn't want to party with Milky? Next up, we have a photo book that's going to come out from a graduated member, and that is Ishida Anna. Now, she's a former SKE48 member. She's actually a second gen. I actually had to look her up, and looking at her, I'm a little bit excited for this photo book. It seems like it will be good, and that comes out September 9th. So I'll just have to see if my wallet allows me. I have bought 1 or 2 photo books that are kind of old, so that's why I didn't do reviews on them. So maybe with the newer one coming out, maybe I can do another critique. Let me know down in the comments if you want another critique and which one I should do. Now next up, we go to 46 side, and this relates to something I talked about before with Nogizaka teaming up with Wonder Woman, and that's that the actual song they will use, like the image song is what they call it, has come out, and the music video has come out. The song is called Ona wa Hitori ja Nemuranai. And this music video is actually kind of cool. It's a little bit fantasy with a little bit post-apocalyptic feel to it. I've seen people talk like it's a high-budget version of a certain NMV single, but I mean, the song is actually pretty catchy in a weird way. Like, it's not, in my opinion, the best song, but it's really catchy. I don't know, that's what I think when I hear it, so let me know what you guys think when you hear that song. And something interesting about the song is that it actually centers Ozono Momoko and Yoda Yuki, as well as them centering the actual single of the single. And next up, we got a little bit of Kiyakizaka with their mobile game. So with the game, Kiyaki no Kisaki, you will actually see some screenshots right here about the game itself. So it looks like it will be a combination of like a card game with Bejeweled and a storyline and a whole bunch of different things mixed together. So it seems like it will be interesting, and it'll be a little bit different than Nogi Koi for Nogizaka. So I'm looking forward to that. It will come out autumn 2017 with no specific date. And next up, we go to the community section, which something cool happened in the community. Actually, Podcast 48 has actually interviewed and recorded the special live in Japan Expo of Kashiwagi Yuki. So this is Kashiwagi Yuki performing live for like a very small audience, so it's very intimate. And you can actually see down in the link below that it's very close, and she even messes up on her line, as I said before in a previous video, so now you get to finally see it. And also there's this nice interview side where she gets asked questions and she responds. So yes, fun in general. Go check that out by the Podcast 48 people. And that'll do it for this week. You can go ahead and comment the things that you want to comment down below. You can like the video, go to the suggested video, click one of those, you know, raise my suggested views. But thank you all for watching, really. The calm has finally happened with the one video I made that got 33,000 views, and now everything's nice and calm and smooth. So now I can actually go read the comments now that it isn't coming like a blast to my phone. So yes, thank you for watching that video, thank you for watching this video, and thank you for watching my channel. For more updates, you can go ahead and subscribe and even hit that little bell just to be notified whenever I upload weekly or upload my once another week variety videos. Thank you all for watching.